Welcome to Community Views, Community Voices. I'm Suzanne St. John Crane, Executive Director of CreaTV San Jose. And in studio with me today is Jim Reber, the Executive Director of San Jose Parks Foundation. Hey Jim, how are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
Good, good. Great to have you here. And very interested in your work and what you guys are up to. And why don't we just start with why do we need a Parks Foundation? We associate parks with the community or the city, county, et cetera, take care of that. But why do we need a foundation to help protect our parks?
Well, the situation with parks in San Jose is the same as it is nationwide. We're in an era where we have budgets being cut, cities pulling back, counties pulling back, so the infrastructure of parks is a little bit at risk. And the problem is most people take parks for granted, but we're in a new era. And why we need a Parks Foundation is to facilitate the requirements of this new era. And that is, first of all, we work with community groups. Most parks are in neighborhoods, so we go into a neighborhood and we become their fiscal agent, which means people can donate money to us. It's tax deductible. I do all the paperwork, and the community group just focuses on fixing the park or cleaning up the trail or whatever they do. So we have a whole bunch of those where we're the fiscal agent.
Sure.
I like to keep people moving and have them avoid the paperwork. We'll take care of that. So that's one thing we do. The second thing we do is we recruit volunteers. We recruit, train, and manage volunteers in conjunction with the city of San Jose. Over a 3-year period, it was about $1 million worth of free labor contributed by volunteers. And that's everybody from you just going out there with your kids on a Saturday to corporations sending 50 people down, or to NVIDIA really completely redoing a park. The third thing we do is a lot of the programs that got cut in recreation were for kids, and then some of them they decided they'd charge money for. So when they charge money, the poor kids get left out. So we try to pick up the slack and fund those kids programs in the most at-risk areas. And the fourth thing we do, advocacy. Someone has to advocate on behalf of our parks. We have a Parks and Recreation Department in San Jose. It's called Parks, Recreation, Neighborhood Services. We call them PRNS. They can't advocate for themselves. We need to be the community voice that says, look, we need these people. They need to have the wherewithal. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. We have the same number of parks we did 5 years ago, but we only have 61% of the budget. So that's got to be filled in.
How many?
There's 193 parks in San Jose.
Okay. Now, is your organization involved in sort of building new play structures, new parks, or?
We will do everything to help parks. We do build new parks. We work with an organization called Kaboom, and in fact, we're in the process of building a couple parks with them right now. And again, those are targeted at neighborhoods that are park poor. But we also do a number of other things where we facilitate people taking control of their park, adding to the park, making the park secure.
Sure. So all of the above.
Yep.
You are the catalyst there. That's great. And then in terms of, you said, all sorts of folks are involved. You have kids, you have moms. How many volunteers do you need to do a typical project, and what's the cross-section of people you see
it varies. It varies.
Yeah.
We have a program in the city called Adopt a Park, and this could be a couple who lives across the street. It could be one person, or it could be the neighborhood association, or it could be a group of people, or a scout troop, or whatever. So it depends on the need. We have a guy, Friends of Los Gatos Creek, and another one works in Coyote Creek, and they go and they clean up the trails, and they'll get 100 people out there on a weekend and spend all day and really just clean up an acre or two of waterway and trail and whatever.
I'm thinking for my Girl Scout troop now.
Yeah.
That in Rotary, right?
Yeah.
Our Rotary Club certainly does a lot of
absolutely
that sort of work.
Yeah.
Neat. So how can interested people get involved?
Well, they can go to our website, which is sanjoseparks.org. We also have a Facebook page. We regularly have postings of opportunities that are coming up. The best way to keep in touch with us, I suppose, is Facebook or Twitter. And that's just sort of the ongoing. We also try to educate people about parks, the concept of parks, that they're good for your health, that there's a environmental protective thing about parks. And most of that's on our website, sanjoseparks.org, and that's the easiest way to do it.
I think with the childhood obesity, issue that we have in this community and actually nationwide, I mean, physical activity and getting our kids out there is more and more important.
Yes, and we work with a variety of organizations because childhood obesity is something that we're really concerned about. That we want kids not only to play in the park, but we want them to play, and then eat healthy.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know,
Whole
go
package.
run and jump and,
Yeah.
and scream and yell and do all that in a park, and then have a healthy lunch. And the more kids do that, the healthier they're going to be.
Absolutely, if they have a space to do it,
Yep.
right? Absolutely. Thanks, Jim, for being
Sure.
here. Really
Thank you.
interesting stuff. You guys are doing great work. And if you'd like to get involved or want some more information, go to the San Jose Parks Foundation website and check out the volunteer opportunities. I'm Suzanne St. John Crane. Thanks for watching.